Hey guys, I had posted this picture yesterday, if it'll pull up, and somebody had asked for the original, so I posted just a screenshot. It may not come up. Anyways, I was going to do a quick tutorial on this one because this is just like it. So this is the other one with the adjustments, and I'll just go through here and kind of show you what I did here. So this is the Brilliance collection. It came with as a bonus to the Sun Kiss collection. I think I'll just hit Deep Golden Brilliance, and then I'll probably warm this one up quite a bit. This was after dark, so probably somewhere in that range. Has a touch too much magenta. Sometimes it's easier just to tap it in there. That's probably fine. We'll just kind of go down here and see what we want to do. Those are all good for the Deep Golden Brilliance, and then it's already got noise reduction. So anyways, I'm going to pull it into, and here's the thing, I don't remember what I did in Photoshop, so I'm just going to do a fun edit for you guys. This was the other one. You can see the straight out of camera, and then the full edit and all of that. So I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to get exactly the same thing, but I'm going to try. So there's Grayson's head right there. I'm going to start with the patch tool, and I'm going to take some of this stuff out that I don't want. It doesn't have to be 100% perfect. I really wish its head wouldn't have been in there because I would love to keep those little lights right there. And I want to keep as much of that as I can, so I'm just going to try to get his head out and just keep the building here. But you can see that blue, I don't really want that in there. You can see these people. And I'm just using the patch tool right now, like I said. A lot of times you can match this up on houses pretty good, especially if they're about the same. It's definitely not perfect. Let's see, I'll hit C for my clone tool and maybe do a few of those. So I'll just hit this and then go over here, and I think that looks good. That looks kind of funny right there. I don't remember if I did anything there. Sometimes the patch tool is awesome, and sometimes I really could care less about it. It just depends on the image and what you're trying to remove and what the algorithms are. You know what, I'm going to leave that alone for right now because I'm not that worried about it. So I'm going to hit W for my quick selection tool. I'm going to grab as much of her as I can. I'm not worried about the sand. I'm mainly just worried about her skin, and her hair is going to be interesting in this situation because the color of the building is a lot like her hair. So I'm going to go in here with the Refine Edge tool and try to do this. This Refine Edge tool is really awesome on a lot of stuff, I have to tell you. You can see a little bit of her hand right there, but it's a really good selection. And I think I showed you guys in one other editing video that I did. So once I have a good selection on her, I can go up here and I can save that selection in case I think I might want to use it for something else. In this instance, I'm going to inverse this, and I haven't decided. I think, like I said, I don't really remember which ones I ran. Oops. But that's looking a lot like it. The Bold Beautiful Skies from the Kansas collection. And I might even run Bright Color, oops, not what I wanted to do. I might run Bright Colorful Skies from the Sun Kiss collection too and invert it right here. I can hit Alt and drag that mask right there to keep her out of that. So I like that so far. The only thing I might do is grab a brush at a low opacity, like maybe 30%, and take some of that off because I don't want that to necessarily be magenta. Although, I mean, after sunset it did look like that out there. It just didn't translate well into the straight out of camera. Okay, so I'm gonna flatten that because I know I'm done with what I wanted to do back there. I'm gonna go down here to, where's it at? Bring the boke. That's from the Sun Kiss collection. It takes a minute to run, so I apologize for that. For some reason, my phone's going off, so I will check that while that is running. Oh, goodness. Anyways, I just want to enhance these lights over here because I think it just adds a little extra something to this. And there's also a guy right behind her I might want to remove. So this is my third child. She is 6. And these couple of pictures that I posted of her fit her personality like amazingly so. She is crazy and she is wild. Okay, so I'm just gonna, I need to increase the opacity of my brush so I can just get these in here. And I'm just gonna try to enhance these lights that I see over here. I don't have to do it as much as I'm doing it, but this is a fun edit, so why not, you know? So there we go on those. As you can see, it just enhanced them a little bit, which I think is really pretty. And I think I could do a Rise and Shine, or I could do, I could do Spring Rise and Shine too, because that one's not quite as dark, so I like that one a lot. So there she is, and I'm gonna do a little summer spotlight there, and I'm liking that so far. So let me look at my other one really quick. Oops, that's not it. It looks like I added some other stuff in there. I'm not sure exactly what I added. I know I did apple pie at some point. What I'm thinking is that I might add a little bit of deep raspberry and just bring it down quite a bit. And I think I also put some warm tone on there, which I really like. One thing I am going to do, or I'm going to try to do, is I am going to try to change the color of her bathing suit, because I almost feel like it is distracting in the picture. So let's see if it'll let me do that. We'll see, huh? So that's the Refine Edge tool again. It's really good for stuff like that. There's a couple of different ways that you can do this. What I'm first going to do is I'll probably change this to color first, because I want to keep all the texture. And I could grab a color from her bathing suit there and try to match it up if I wanted to. Let's see. That's not bad. And by the way, this picture was taken well after dark. So, if you're wondering about that, you can tell that it was definitely taken a little bit after dark. So, my Refine Edge tool didn't do 100% there. But part of that is probably my fault. And I guess I'll just leave the black straps. I mean, I'm not like, it's not bothering me too much. Just the blue I didn't like so much. I don't really like the black either, but whatever. So I know at one point I did this one, but I think I'm going to save that till the end. Let's see if there's some other ones that I want to do just for fun. I basically just sat here and played with this image for a while, which is what I do a lot of times on my personal images, because it really helps you to refine your style, and it also helps you to learn quite a bit whenever you're doing these kind of things. So there's that one. That one's actually much brighter than this one. So one thing I did do that is something new for me, I am doing the trial of Alien Skin, to see if I like it. I had intended to use it for a completely different reason, but I am really loving some of these fun ones here, especially because I shoot at the beach and I get a lot of haze and sun flare anyways if I want to. And so they're just kind of fun, especially for my personal images, and also they run on another layer, so you can mask it off, or you can change the opacity after you run it if you don't like it, and that kind of thing. So I don't know why, I think it's really pretty, especially on images like this that are just supposed to be fun and artistic. I'm going to make sure that it's not on her by brushing some of it off on her, like that. So, and I might brush a little bit of it off right here. I think that's the one that I used for the other one. This one does appear to be a bit brighter though. So let's keep going here. I think I'll do the apple pie at a low opacity. I think that's what I ended up doing on the other one. And also, before I do that, this Brighten and Deepen from the Kansas collection, I'm going to use on the sand here, because I know I did that. So let me grab a white brush. I just kind of want to brighten that up just a little bit, and I can change the opacity of this after I get it on. I like that. The other thing I know that I did was I did the Summer Sparkle right here. I did the Summer Sparkle here just to, like I said, this was shot after dark, in case you can't tell. I'm actually going to put some in her hair too, just to kind of give her hair just a little bit of brightness and a little bit of sharpening. So I like that a lot. Let me pull up the one that I actually did here. Is it this one? Yes, this one. So I'm getting close to what I did there. I feel like I ran something else on this and I'm not remembering, because it's a little bit brighter. So I may just go through here and just kind of see what I think. I don't think it was like a whitewash or anything. No, that changes it a lot. Let's see. There's no telling with me. I was probably just sitting here playing and not paying attention. Bring that one down just a lot, like almost a 4. That one gives a very big impact on a very small scale. So I like that one. You know what I might have done? Something else. Copy the background here. I think somebody said this Nick collection is now free. I'm not sure if that's the case or not, but you might want to Google it. Anyways, sometimes I'll do like an HDR type of finish, but I'll always run it like on a background copy so that I can reduce the opacity significantly. That one's kind of pretty too. Obviously, I'm not going to keep it anywhere remotely what it looks like on here. And I don't really do this kind of stuff on client images either, just because it's a little edgy for my style. But images like this where it's mine and it's my kid, I'll do it all the time just for fun. So where did her other one go? I was going to look at it and compare it, because I was trying to get you guys pretty close to that one so you would be able to see how I edited it. Yeah, I think that's really close. I like it. I might turn this down a little bit to maybe 15%. And make sure it did it. Okay, perfect. So anyways, I was just going to show you guys that. The other thing I might do that I didn't do on the other one, but I probably would do here, is maybe do a little bit of spring skin, and I will brush it on at a high opacity and then turn it down. Just kind of want to brighten her up just a little bit. You can see it there a little bit. So there we go. Anyways, I thought that would be a fun little tutorial for you guys. I like it. Thanks, guys. I'd like to show where I came from and to get to my image, and I didn't do that this time. So there's the complete before straight out of camera, and here is the after. So anyways, and any of the action sets that I used in here you can find at KansasPits. I didn't spell my name right, so you can't find it there. KansasPits.bigcartel.com. So here's the Sun Kiss collection, which is really cool. There's a ton of actions in that one. You can see right there. And then the Ultimate collection is right here. And there's a bunch of fun stuff on that one too. So anyways, I always just like to show you guys that so you're not just left hanging at the end if anything looked good for you. So there we go. Hope everybody is having a fabulous Wednesday.